Well, it's time for another edition of Beyond the Stream. We're always looking for people who've got those deep stories. Some we can't tell, but some we can. So, Kelley, I want to know the stories that we can tell. Kelley Brown from HTC. Hello.
Yes. Hello. How are you?
Doing great. You're in member operations. I didn't even know there was a department called member operations.
Well, it's customer service.
Okay. Well, I've heard of that.
Yes.
I'm a country boy.
But we have members. We don't have customers.
Exactly. So. Okay. Member operations.
Yes.
Well, let's go back in time. I used to see you a little bit more when you were right there, the right-hand man, pardon the expression, for Brent Groom during his days. Mm-hmm. So you're up there on the top floor.
The middle floor.
The middle floor? Yeah. Middle floor been where you been the whole time?
The whole time.
All righty.
Yeah, all 24 years.
Well, how many?
24.
Good Lord, we're going to have some fun. I know we can dig out some stories in 24 years. Do you remember your first day at HTC?
I do.
And what was that like?
It was, well, I was young and naive and walking into a world that I hadn't been in before, a world full of acronyms that I had to piece together. So it's been a learning experience, and learning every day.
All righty. Did you grow up here in the county?
I did. I grew up in Myrtle Beach, actually.
Really?
I'm a Myrtle Beach native, and my dad is a native as well. Mm-hmm.
That's rare.
Yeah.
During the time frame, so.
I remember riding my bicycle on 17 bypass before it opened.
Oh, okay. Was it paved or was it?
They were paving it then.
Okay. Yeah, that gives me a little time frame. So we're talking maybe late 70s, early 80s.
Early 80s.
Yeah, that sounds better. When you're telling the story, early 80s sounds better than the late 70s. Yeah, that's interesting. It was already paved. I got here in 89 and have I've always lived in Myrtle Beach, had businesses that were out here in the county, Conway and Myrtle Beach and whatnot. But Myrtle Beach and the co-op. Tell me about that relationship. Did it have the same meaning there in Myrtle Beach for growing up in the city as it did for somebody way out in the county who didn't have phone services once upon a time?
Yeah. Well, it took, we didn't start in Myrtle Beach, obviously. HTC started in the rural parts of the county to serve those communities first. And then we ventured out into the city of Myrtle Beach and the city of Conway, where we started providing service as a competitor.
Not right off the bat.
Right.
One of the first people that I met from HTC was Alan Rich. He would, just a faithful guy. He could come in and figure out all these crazy wires that were hooked up in this telecommunications wall.
I worked very closely with Alan.
Yeah, and so he was my go-to for a lot of years. But people retire and they move on.
Yes.
And but that was my unique experience. The neat thing is calling Myrtle Beach home is that the way the telecommunications and cable industry was set up, a lot of times you just had whatever was provided in a municipality. That's changing a little bit. I live in one of the old parts of Myrtle, and HTC cable and internet is coming to my neighborhood, and we're excited about it.
Yes. Yes, we're always expanding, now in Georgetown and Marion counties as well.
Well, when you say that you're in member operations, how do you stay on top of that? I mean, it's been aggressive. Fiber was a great investment.
Yes, fiber is magnificent. I mean, it's just beyond my thought process as far as technology and what all we can do with that. It's allowed us to expand and provide services that we haven't before, and internet speeds that we haven't been able to provide before. So it's amazing.
A lot of fiber. I was given some talking points a while back, and it was right around 13,000 miles. And the last time I mentioned that figure, I got the head shake. It's over 18,000 now.
Yes.
I mean, I make trips to Charleston a little more frequently than I used to. And I was told that all of Georgetown County is covered now by HTC.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's always been our goal, is to from the very beginning, we started trying to get service to those who didn't have telephone service. And so I think that's still our goal to this day, is to get service out to those rural communities.
I have ties to an entity, and I think they still have DSL. That has changed, but boy, oh boy, the fiber is changing. It cuts down on service calls. It's a little more reliable than the old copper line.
Yes. Yeah. So we are constantly monitoring our calls. I manage the call center, our residential contact center, and our quality assurance department. And so we're constantly monitoring those calls, and we've seen a decrease in call volume in our technical support department as well because of that.
You guys, I know you're not there watching all the weather fronts as they come in, but you got a team that monitors everything.
Yes.
So like the storms, and we're talking the ones that flare up. That's always the tricky part here along the coast.
Yes.
When these afternoon thunderstorms pop up, and you may have started out the day with sunshine, but some of your technology guys are going to be out there late in the night repairing.
That's right. They always pop up in the summer. So it's that can be challenging as well.
Well, how do y'all deal with that and keep your morale up when you get besieged like that? I mean, because when it happens, sometimes it happens in a hurry.
Yeah. And, we can't plan for weather events or an outage like that. So our guys, and gals, they button up and they do an amazing job taking care of our members and providing with an exceptional experience, regardless of what it is, whether they are asking for service or if they're having an issue due to weather. So they do an amazing job with that, and we're very proud of our team and that we have local employees here that can always serve our members.
I don't want to get into the daily workings of HTC, and I don't want to give away any trade secrets, but I would imagine that you and leaders of all the departments probably have little powwows from time to time to see how you can communicate better.
Yes, always. That's probably top of our list is communication, making sure that we communicate to all of our team members, and we work with marketing to make sure that we are communicating with our members.
Sure.
What's needed. And so, that's always top of the priority list.
Still rewarding after all these years, 24 years?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Learn something new every day. And I love it.
Well, how's it changed since you were there answering to the big guy?
Well, it's changed quite a bit. Just technology is ever changing, and we're having to evolve with that and try to stay ahead of the game with what we offer and how we operate. So we just, with our quality assurance department, within the past couple of years, we implemented a call monitoring system that uses AI to evaluate all of the interactions with our members and score our agents on those interactions to make sure that they're meeting those metrics that we expect.
And you guys are creating a lot of this, implementing AI with your own team there. I've learned just from my interviews here on Beyond the Stream that these guys are creating the code and creating the programs that are in place.
A lot of them, yes.
That's awesome that you have that in-house.
Yes. They're very, very smart. Very smart. Yes. They do a lot of that.
Are you this may be a loaded question. Are you afraid of AI?
No.
I mean, when I first heard about it, I was like going, okay, this could be a little problematic. But when I go in there, it's a wonderful tool. I don't know if it's going to take everybody's job like that initial fear. I think it makes you more productive.
I think it makes you, it does make you more productive. It's not, I don't feel that it's going to take the place of a human. I think that what I have found is it's one of my go-tos whenever I'm researching something, but I always verify and validate.
Yeah, sure.
So to make sure that what it's providing me is accurate, So I think that I'm not afraid of it, but I also don't use that as my only source.
Right. Absolutely. Is a day as rewarding now as it was 24 years ago? I mean, you've seen the company grow, and I just wonder if growing pains and that camaraderie, I mean, the company has just blown up.
Yeah. I mean, I think that I find my job very rewarding, being able to serve our members and help them get what they need to communicate and to connect with each other. That's top priority and essential in today's world.
The family atmosphere is still there. I mean, if you've been there 24 years, you've seen people.
Yes.
Well, major life events. I mean, you've seen people really grow up and grow old together.
We have been through a lot together. So, and that is with everybody that I work with. You know, they truly are my family. And honestly, we're with them more than we are with our own families, waking years. So it's wonderful to have that connection with them and that atmosphere to work in. I'm very lucky.
This time of the year, we get into all these summer festivals, and that's always been a big part of it, that there are activities that basically on a volunteer basis, but practically any event that goes on in Horry County, we'll just focus on that. HTC's got some kind of involvement, a sponsorship or plugged in? Or
Yeah. Community is one of the most wonderful things about our job, too, is connecting with our members on a personal level and being there to support them and support different organizations and at these events and just have our face out there, you know, so that they know that we're there for them.
Right. I would imagine when someone says, how does HTC choose what they're going to be involved with? I would imagine that the employees and just being around forever is probably the greatest indicator. I'm sure that you have things that you're passionate about.
Yes.
That HTC kind of jumps in, grabs a hold of.
Yes. Yes. My husband, he coaches baseball, and so he coaches American Legion baseball.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He HTC is a sponsor of American Legion baseball, as well as all of the different recreational departments around the counties and that we serve, and that's just a wonderful thing.
I'm thinking he must have been an athlete in his younger days.
He played baseball for Conway High School.
That's what I would think. If he's out there coaching a Legion ball, he must have been a pretty solid player.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's pretty good.
Well, we've talked about family and the community drive there, and how it is a family. How's your family changed in the last 24 years? You got some kids?
I do. I have 3 children.
How about that?
I have a daughter who's a nurse now. She is a graduate of Charleston Southern University, and my son just graduated from the Citadel, and my son-in-law is a sales rep with Sherwin-Williams, where my husband works as well.
Okay. There you go. Well, we appreciate the commitment to Charleston down there. You're plugged in down there with the Citadel and Charleston Southern. That's great. Kelley, good meeting you.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen you around RiverTalk, but thank you so much, and we appreciate you popping on in here. And you come back and see us on RiverTalk, but we'd love to have you come back and join us on Beyond the Stream, too.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Sounds good. Member operations. That's good stuff right there. Kelley Brown. I'm an old customer service guy. I'm a member of the co-op, not just a customer. We'll see you next time on Beyond the Stream.